Hi, this is a wrap-up for Read Caribbean 2020, and I'm also going to be doing a toast with the appropriate drink, rum. And every time I hear the word rum, I always think of the Banana Boat song. I work all day and I drink a rum. Daylight come and me want to go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me want to go home. Day-o, day-o. Daylight come and me want to go home. Just a tiny bit. Also has recipes on the back there. Maybe make a pina colada later in the week. Okay. To the Caribbean. Cheers. Very coconutty. Very nice. And rum is a drink from the Caribbean. I don't quite know the full history of it. Probably be best to search on Wikipedia. I had a really successful and above all else really fun time with Read Caribbean. I read 6 books. And I'm still reading A Brief History of 7 Killings by Marlon James. And I'm still reading, well, I've hardly made a dent in Shouldering Antigua and Barbuda, The Life of V.C. Bird by Paget Henry. I'm on page 24, just past the introduction. But I'm doing well on the Brief History of 7 Killings. I'm on page 410. And it's a great read. I don't know if I would say it's my best read of 2020, but it's definitely in the top 10. The first book I finished was A Caribbean Dozen, edited by John Haygarth and Grace Nichols. It's quite bright, quite uplifting. All of the poems in it are sort of sing-songy poems, sort of like The Runner. Run, 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 a man, as fast as you can, faster than the speed of light, smooth than a bird in flight. Run, run, runner man, no one can catch the runner man. Swifter than an arrow, outrunning his own shadow. Run, run, runner man, faster than tomorrow. Run, run, runner man, quicker than a rocket, into deep space, spinning a comet. Run, run, runner man, lighting the heavens of the night. Run, run, runner man, out of sight. Run, run, runner, run, run. Sorry, terrible reading, but you get the gist of it. There's quite a few poems a bit like that, and they're quite happy and uplifting. And the introduction sort of says what I sort of thought about the Caribbean. One of the things we recall about the Caribbean is the colourful, bustling markets with their bargaining and bartering. And colourful is the well, the first word I would think of when it comes to the Caribbean, if it was word association, I would say exotic. That's the first word that comes to my mind. And picture-wise, I would think of white sand beaches with very pure-looking turquoise sea. And I suppose a lot of people in the UK and the US have that sort of view of the Caribbean, maybe stereotypical. The Caribbean would be a lot of things to a lot of different people. For some people it would be the sea, some people it would be family, some people it would be palm trees or something. A whole sort of host of things, right? I mean, the main thing about this Caribbean, really, because it's my first read Caribbean, is it's all new. That's the thing that's come across. The second book that I read is Tentacle by Rita Indiana, and this is a 4-star verging on 5-star read for me, and it really sort of put me in mind of Philip K. Dick. I thought, primarily because it's science fiction, it's set in 2040 something, or possibly 2050, in a quite, I suppose, dystopian Dominican Republic. It definitely qualifies as sort of an LGBTQ science fiction. The main character changes from male to female halfway through. There's a lot of time travel, so I'm not exactly sure what is going on at the end. But it's quite an amazing far-out read. Maybe a bit vulgar in places, but I really liked it. The third, and maybe possibly the best read, although it's too difficult to choose the best read in this, is Selected Writings of Jose Marti. He's a very fanciful and romantic writer, I found. Still got a bit mark in here. There was a poem in the introduction that I really liked. If we can find it, find the title as well. Alright, here it is. Monte, por Jose Marti. Yo vengo de todas partes, y hacia todas partes voy. Arte soy, entre las artes, y en los montes, monte soy. And translation of Mountains by Jose Marti. I come from all places, and to all places go. I am art among the arts, and mountain among mountains. I've really liked that. It's not exactly much poetry, it's more journalism of that time. There's another poem in here, but maybe I'll do it in a separate video. 400 pages, and maybe sort of dragged with the war diaries towards the end. But definitely I would say a 5-star read, 10 out of 10, but I might have given it 4 actually. But I really loved it. I thought it was equally as beautiful as Cassian from The Beautiful Lands by Ivan Turgenev. I don't know if all writing back in the 1800s was a bit like that. Next was Coming Up Hot, 8 New Poets from the Caribbean. It's published by Pikash Press. And I looked at their website. I might get some stuff off of them in the future. Quite a bit different from the Caribbean Dozen. I mean, the Caribbean Dozen is for children, so some of the stuff in Coming Up Hot was a bit more adult, a bit more heavy. And I watched a great video here on YouTube of two of the poets in this, Danielle Voodoo Fortuny and Shivani Ramlachan, both from Trinidad and Tobago. Really good video, a bit long. I'll leave a link to it down below. Very interesting. I'm going to read what was possibly my favourite poem, but again, it's quite hard to pick a favourite from all these Caribbean writers and books that I read. This is The Blue House by Danielle Voodoo Fortuny. The only thing I have is my face. Everything else is lore. Grey-blue, deep furrowed, tossed in the gust of each telling. I walk the shore, sift words from the surf with my footprints. One of the boats here is as blue as my great-grandmother's house on the hill. Her name is Sea Glass. In my memory, smooth, cool, and unknowable, a boy with my bones walks past me, a boat's old engine perched on his shoulder. Like a great rusted gull, we pass without speaking, ghosts in each other's history. I kneel, roll shells between my fingers, chant litanies of names, but nothing comes to me. Nothing lasts here but the murmur of the sea. And I think maybe what makes that poem is that last line, the murmurs of the sea. Some of the things, as I said, are a bit more heavy. You'll actually listen to the author, Shivani Ramlachan. Quite a few of the titles are well, if you see the video, you'll hear some of the poems, and the title alone really sort of says it. It occurred to me that I didn't really read much in terms of Pride Month. I'll need to correct that next year. But Indiana, Technical by Indiana qualifies. And who's the other poet in here? Colin Robinson. Colin Robinson, born in Trinidad and Tobago, to which he has returned twice, from Leeds at age 4 and Brooklyn at age 45. His poems appear in films by Marlon Riggs and Sekou Charles, dance by Richard K. Brown's Evidence, and Tony's of Steel and Ruby Red. Text in several Caribbean and LGBT anthologies and journals, including Calabash Caribbean Erotic, Moco, Our Caribbean, Essex Salon, Tutmong, and Zolcalos. 5 poets from Trinidad and Tobago. He is a columnist for the Trinidad Guardian. He was one of the NGC Bocas Litfest 2014 Who's Next writers. His book, Manhood at the Oval, is forthcoming from Peepal Tree Press. So I might look for that, Manhood at the Oval. See if it's how available it is. Poems are quite long. I don't know. I'll read one. Many Returns by Colin Robinson. For us there is only the living. That is all that we have. Later one of us will reap memories in the other's death. He will wonder, which the luckier? Now we wonder only, which will wonder? Ours are simple, urgent choices. My list is short. The list of us is long. 1. Life. 2. Love. 3. Touch. 4. Conversation. I have no 5th. Do you? Perhaps a cure. I wish you only happiness. I cannot wish you health. A lot of really good stuff in this book. And also really great poetry-wise was the work of J.D. Estrada. I read 2 works. The first was Black Tie Affair. Again, as with coming up poets, adult poetry, but a lot of really great work and a lot of poems in one book. Pretty amazing. The second work by J.D. Estrada is Dark Stirrings, I think was the title. And there's a lot of really good stuff. He's definitely a wordsmith. It's very clever how he assembles some of the poems. 2020, I've not read, I've just started. The other one was in Spanish and I think it's 900 or so pages. So that might take me a year or more to get through. I think 9 books in total I read. 6 out of 9. That's really good for me. Also considering A Brief History of 7 Killings is 679 pages. No, wait. 686 pages. So, hopefully I'll finish that this month. I think the way I'm reading, that'll be true. I don't know about the biography of V.C. Bird. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. And as I say, it's near impossible to pick a favourite, but I had a lot of fun with this. I'm definitely going to do it next year, 2021. Hopefully for that year I'll have some more Haitian writers, because I'm definitely missing Haitian writers. I didn't read any this year. Most of the writers, I think, are from Jamaica. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from Jamaica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Trinidad and Tobago. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 from Guyana. Only 1 from Cuba. Only 1 from Puerto Rico. Only 1 from St. Lucia. Only 1 sort of from Antigua and Barbuda. Sort of. And 1 from St. Vincent. So, and 1 from Barbados. We'll see what next year I'll bring. I've been watching some of the other videos, and I've come across quite a few really good suggestions, and they're quite, some of the books I've seen suggested are quite widely available, so I'll probably get those for next year. A lot of fun, a lot of new stuff. Yeah, pretty much everything is new in that. Hopefully, you'll take part in Read Caribbean 2021. Thanks for watching.